Good morning, Abby. You say hi? Can you say hi? Hey. What's with the attitude today? Hi. Abigail, hello. No, okay, no, she said no. Loud and clear. What's up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. Dropping Abby off at school. I've got to fix something on the cameras again, apparently. So that's what I'm doing. Quick fix on the cameras. Hopefully I'm done with that for a little while. It's a little time consuming, but they're good to go. Parents can come in. We got some new parents at Abby's school, so that's cool. They can come in and monitor their kids in the class, just see what they do day to day. So I'm excited to have that finished. I've got to go home and work. We got stuff that we got to get done that we've kind of been neglecting because of everything going on with like going back to school and all that jazz. No respite tonight, which is good. You know what? I don't want to. I mean, I'm super appreciative that we have respite. I know a lot of people do not have that available even, or haven't been able to get it. So I don't want to sound like I don't appreciate the respite that I get. However, I like that balance. You know, I love spending time with my family. So I get to do that tonight. Okay, guys, we're setting up for another episode. Pots, Pans, and Priscilla. I call it an episode because that's what Priscilla calls it, right?
Yep.
It's an episode.
It's an episode. I need my big pot.
We've done some behind the scenes before, but this is like, you know, so Priscilla gets her stuff all set up. I get my stuff set up at the same time. We get it all ready to go.
Yeah.
Then there's like all the little details you gotta think about. You know, like is your phone ringer off? You got your. I take my flip flops off because they make noise when I'm moving around the room, and so this is like the, you know, looks nice from this angle, from where the camera sits, like right about here. But then behind you, you're like chaos from the night before, where everything's just set up. Priscilla's getting her energy drink on. I had a cup of coffee, so I don't need one. I gotta get lighting done. I gotta get the camera set up with a lens on it. It's a whole thing. It's a production, you know. But we're competing though, you know. You're competing with the big guys.
Yeah.
The cooking field is it's a crowded one on the YouTubes.
It is. And I want to be professional. I was saying earlier, I don't want to do it like vlog style.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to be.
Yeah, you want to be as professional as possible within our limitations. I mean, you got a one-man crew here, and I'm not a pro.
I mean, you get paid for it. You're kind of.
I haven't been doing this for very long, though, is what I mean. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Priscilla's channel yet, you totally should, because she's super fun to watch cook. Even if you don't cook, she's fun to watch cook.
Well, like I've said, okay, so you don't cook, but you have to eat. So you could always give it to a friend to say, hey, cook this for me. Well,
this is one of those meals. She's doing ribs and cabbage. Like, this is one of those meals that a lot of people would be like, oh no, I'm not a chef, I'm not a cook, I can't. This is super easy.
Yep,
it's
low
really,
and slow.
Really easy. It's all about the rub, it's all about how you cook it, and it's like, it's not technical at all though, right?
No, I had to add the cabbage because I'm like, the video is not gonna be good without something else.
It's too boring with just ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're ready.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pots, Pans, and Priscilla.
Priscilla just said you can't make me cry while I'm trying to cook, and I need to point something out. You made yourself cry.
No, you.
No, you started it. You had the thought. So we were having a conversation. And the only reason I turned the camera on for this moment is because this is real life for us, and this is the type of crap that we do to ourselves. So I was talking about Gary Vaynerchuk, who. He is an entrepreneur and, you know, speaker and stuff like that. But he was talking about how the future is going to voice. Everything's going to audio, you know. And I said, coincidentally, we're talking about doing this podcast. Or we are doing this podcast. And, you know, you look at everything in your life right now, it's becoming more and more voice controlled. Your phone is voice controlled. Your car can be voice controlled. You know, we control the lights in our house with voice. And everything's going to voice. You know, people are going to start listening to things more than they are watching things. That's his theory anyway. You know, getting into podcast type material, not just shooting videos. So Priscilla, her go-to was, how's Abby going to control anything? And
then we both start crying.
Both start crying, just like that. That's the kind of thing that happens around here.
Back to the cabbage. Come on, get it together.
So Priscilla says,
Maverick.
What the heck is he doing? Trying to scratch with that stupid donut on?
Yeah.
You alright? Weirdo.
Oh, you gotta be out of the kitchen, buddy.
Out of the kitchen. Out of the kitchen. I didn't mean to call you, I'm sorry. So Priscilla says, Gary's a jerk.
I said, stupid Gary.
Stupid Gary. You done messed up.
What are you talking about?
I was talking about audio stuff later for shooting videos, the audio part of it. You acted like you were interested.
Oh,
so
great.
now Priscilla pretended like she was interested when I was talking about camera stuff. So now I've been talking about camera stuff every time we stop recording.
I'm just trying to cook. Come on, I gotta cook.
What did we learn about? What did I just talk about?
The light, if you let the light in, too much light on the, on the lens.
Aperture and depth of field is actually what I said, but yeah, that's right. Done cooking. Well, as far as the prep part, the cooking's being done over there on its own. We got like, what do we have, 2 hours? Hour and a half, basically?
Yeah.
For that to cook. Guys, look at that. I mean, the cabbage hasn't wilted yet, but holy cow, look at that. That looks amazing. Aren't you proud of me? I talked about the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Decided to do the podcast, and normally I have to go out and like buy like a gazillion things like in order to do it, right?
Yeah.
All in or nothing. That's usually my go-to. That's how I operate. That's how I roll, as you would say. But I didn't. I just bought dual lapel microphones to record our podcast with. It was like 22 bucks.
Good job.
That's it. That's all I'm buying
Oh yeah?
for now.
This is on record. I think it'll be great.
I think so too. Hopefully.
We talk on cameras all day. What's the difference?
With the camera, the audio is meh. At least the video can be good. It's really hard to take you seriously. I'm trying to have a serious conversation. Those are her onion goggles. If you haven't watched Pots, Pans, and Priscilla, those are her onion goggles. They're
amazing.
They actually say onion goggle on the side of them.
Oh, they have a case, guys. Like, they're legit. When you're done with them, with Velcro. One of our subscribers sent these to me.
Priscilla has a really hard time with onions.
You guys, I've tried every trick in the book. Like, everything.
Yeah, everybody commented to give you tips.
I know.
Those are the only things that worked for you.
This works. Get your onion goggles.
Like, you rinsed them underwater, you put them in the fridge, you've done
put
everything.
them in the freezer, put a piece of bread in your mouth when you're cutting it. Like, I've tried everything.
Well, now you're keto, so that's out the window.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Abigail is playing music at the house from the school. So Amazon Music added this new feature where you can just tap a button and stream it to any connected Echo devices. So throughout the day, she'll accidentally tap that button and we'll have music playing in various rooms of the house. It's cute.
It's creepy.
Creepy.
When you're here by yourself.
And I feel bad for her too because nobody probably knows at school, so she's not getting her music because it's playing here. We need to text them.
What's up?
Nothing, I was just getting you working. Filming you working. Oh, look at that long note. Filling orders, and we tested out the microphones for the podcast, and we had fun, right?
We did.
Like just goofing around, acting like we were doing a podcast. So microphones work. They work great. I don't know if you'd have any use for dual lavalier microphones, but it's going to be in my list of gear that I use. So because I highly recommend. I just talked for several minutes without recording. There you go, day in the life. This is real stuff. So we just shut down from Pots, Pans, and Priscilla. That episode is complete. We're not going to clean anything up because we don't have time. We've got to go get Abby right this second because her school lets out at 3 o'clock. And it's 10 after 2. Got to drive across town. Sometimes we hit traffic. You know how that goes. Can't find my wallet. Where's my wallet? Priscilla has dinner cooked. Look at that. Look at those. And then here's the cabbage. Oh, guys. On the way out the door, guys, I just want to say, like, we try to avoid this. We really do. But this is what our house looks like, and we have therapy coming over right after we pick up Abby. Every time. But it's, you know, fortunately we've had the same therapist for years. She knows what our house looks like. Careful. So we've spent like the last week, right? No, not quite a week. The last like 3 or 4 days, like 4 days of driving Abby to school. Driving home from school was the big thing. So frustrated, beyond frustrated, the two of us. And it takes 2 of us to do this because Abigail's been having meltdowns in the car every single day on the way home. And they're pretty bad. Like, I had to take the iPad out of its slot because it's got this elastic band right here, and she was kicking it so hard that it was, the iPad was all the way up here. She stretched it out that far. I thought she was gonna break the iPad. Slamming back and forth in her seat, and so she's got red marks now from the harness on her neck.
Of course, now she's just happy as can be.
Happy as can be.
That's fine though.
That's good. We've been asking her, you know, what she wants, what's wrong. She requests music, she requests food, but she's never gotten food on the way home, and she's got full control of her music, and it's like she's scrolling through, like she doesn't know what to request. And Priscilla just thought of it just now when we were talking about it, because we're trying to get this figured out for her, because it's terrible. Like, I'm afraid she's gonna break the seat or hurt herself with the strap somehow on the harness. I don't know, but I mean, it's rough, guys. But if you notice in our back seat, it's sterile. It's clean back there. Like, we don't have blankets and crap and toys and pillows, and like we did in the old car, where there was just stuff everywhere. Everything that that Abby would take from the house and bring into the car with her. We don't have all that junk back there, and that's the problem, I think.
She loves to put her blanket over her head in the afternoons and rock. Like, that's her thing that she does on the way home, and she doesn't have that. And I think the only reason I thought of it is because she keeps trying to put the crinkle book that our subscribers sent on her head.
But it's tiny. It's like trying to dry off with a washcloth. It just didn't work.
Right. So tomorrow
I don't know how we didn't think about this. I just, you know, sometimes you have those moments where you're like, gosh. Hopefully that's it. I think that's it.
I hope so.
Because this is rough. This sucks. Like, I feel terrible for her. I honestly thought she didn't like the new car, because it's been since we got the new car.
Yeah.
That makes sense. She hasn't had blankets in here.
Yeah, I think it's blankets.
She had a blanket like 1 or 2 days, and we didn't have meltdowns then.
Yeah.
So it's gotta be what it is. All right, we gotta fill this back seat up with her crap again.
She loves chaos, guys. Like, you know, some kids are OCD and they want to line things up.
Well, it is OCD.
And that's what Brandy was like. It's still OCD, but it's like chaotic.
Her OCD is chaos. Control chaos. Under her control, but it's still chaos.
All right, Miss Brandy's here today. Okay?
We're gonna do some therapy. Mom and Dad are gonna be here with you. No respite. So don't be looking for crazy nanny. Oh, are you happy to see her? She's looking. Like, is she coming here? Maybe she's going to somebody else's house, Mom. Sweetheart, can we do some therapy? We'll do it with you. We'll hang out with you. That nose.
Another bloody nose.
She had a bloody nose at school today. It's getting to be too frequent, so we're gonna talk to her doctor about it. We might end up going to the ENT, but it could be meds, because it kind of correlates. The timeline kind of correlates with her new medication. So we will see what that's all about. Go pick a snack. Not ribs though. Ribs are for dinner.
You want some of that? Okay. This is what Crazy Nanny brought you yesterday.
What is that?
I think it's maybe zucchini bread.
Oh wow. Is it keto zucchini?
Probably not.
Oh, probably.
I don't think we need a bowl like that. Let's get a different.
We gotta put this stuff up.
Nice. Very cool.
Good job. Okay, we have her seat cover that Carvana sent us, and I've got her wrinkly book that we got from a subscriber, her crinkle book, and a blanket. I just gotta grab a pillow from upstairs. Just gonna use a little small throw pillow, and hopefully this solves the problem. We shall see. I think it will. I think that's the issue. You never know what you're gonna walk into the house to. Abby dancing to a vacuum and a miniature lion. Oh man. Guys, you don't understand. This is so good, this cabbage. I know it looks like a brown meal. Like, we probably should have chosen a different color plate.
Yeah.
But
my bad.
It's a very brown meal, but it's so good.
Ab, salad with it.
The music, chick. No, I'm good. Cabbage is like salad, right? Okay. No cuts on the feet?
Nope.
little bit of a learning curve here. She's been doing really well. I mean, we've made some major progress with moving things out of the way, right? But she just doesn't understand cause and effect with a lot of things. So she went to pull her orange juice out of the fridge, and I was letting her get her own thing. I even had my back turned. Like, that was my fault. I was confident in her, but so we gotta. You broke a beer, Abby.
Beer me. Party foul.
Party foul.
Party foul. See? Look, you got all this meat right here. Right here. You're like a little baby dinosaur.
Is Mom teaching you how to eat ribs?
I'm trying here. This was a messy meal.
So I want to tell you guys about the bath routine, because it's not something that we can show on the vlogs, obviously, for obvious reasons. But I know this topic probably comes up with a lot of other parents that have ABA therapy and what all things can be covered with ABA therapy. So they've been working on a bath routine for Abigail for her to bathe herself. And it's going really, really great. Like, she even, you know, we give her baths every day, and she even shocked us with how much she can actually do as long as we're doing it correctly. Like, you know, we're prompting correctly and stuff like that. She does most of her bath on her own with prompting, just gestural prompting. So they're not telling her what to do. They might point to something or hold up a bottle of shampoo, and Abigail will stand up and hold her hand out to get shampoo in her hand and put shampoo in her own hair. So that's awesome. So we're gonna wake up earlier now because Abigail is going to be taking longer baths, because we're gonna be implementing the same thing that she's doing in therapy. We're gonna be doing that every morning. It's just, take my word for it, amazing progress. It's just amazing. You know, a lot of what she does in ABA, we're very much for ABA therapy because for Abigail it means independence. You know, when she is a grown woman and she is able to bathe herself, I mean, that's enormous. You know, I think that's something that we all take for granted. So among the things like puzzles and vacuuming and wiping down the table and brushing teeth and all the stuff that we do show during her ABA therapy sessions, there's also bathing. So it's just neat. I just wanted to share that with you guys. We had dinner. It was incredible. Good job, Scylla.
Thank you.
Well done. Isaiah's on his way home from football practice, so he can have some of this awesome dinner. Pretty much perfect timing. He'll just have to warm it up a little bit. Abigail went straight into gagging after dinner, so she's chilling over there in her chaos corner. That's new name. Chaos Corner.
Great name.
Yep. She's over there with her tubes on, listening to music. So from here on out, the rest of the day, it's pushing 7 o'clock now. We would finish any business things that we had to do, ship out any orders. We go on YouNow, usually every evening. We do that. What else do we do in the evening?
I have a makeup party tonight.
Priscilla has a makeup party tonight. She will typically go live on Lipstick Mama, when, you know, doing like tutorials and stuff like that. On her makeup channel. We are going to do mail time tonight, so that video was probably the last video that you watched. And then we're just going to wind down and get ready for bed. That's pretty much our day, guys. That's like a regular, like an average weekday. You know, I mean, obviously you guys have seen we do lots and lots of things. There's always something going on. On average, that's what our weekdays look like. Not super exciting. YouTubers don't all live really exciting lives, but this is our family life. It's what we do.
I like it.
I love it. It's a good life. We have enough over-the-top excitement sprinkled in to make it exciting enough. Don't you agree?
Yes.
All right, guys, that is it for us today. Thanks for hanging out with us on our average Wednesday.
We're working on some new merchandise for you guys.
We are working on new merchandise.
Ooh.
Stay tuned for that. You guys have put in a lot of requests for some stuff, so we're trying to make that happen. Okay, we will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to go back and watch the mail time vlog. Check that out for sure. Be sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, then that's just ridiculous. I don't know what else to do for you at this point. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Does anybody else just sit on their couch and wave at their kids when they're knocking at the door?
Could you spare any bread for a poor boy?
Why can't it be an American po' boy? You're kind of short. Are you a shrimp po' boy? Hey-o! Tell your story again. What are you saying?
So
Start over.
Okay, I'm in journalism class, and I ended up on a girl's Snapchat story in that class. She was on her phone in the class, and her cousin messaged her and was like, who is that kid in the blue shirt? Because I was wearing a blue shirt today. This is not the shirt I wore. Who's that kid in the blue shirt? I know who he is. I watch him on YouTube all the time. Oh my gosh, she was like freaking out. And then she FaceTimed her. So the girl hands me her phone, just like, hey, my cousin knows you. And I was like, okay. So I answered the FaceTime and I was like, hello? And they were like, oh my gosh, Isaiah, I watch your YouTube all the time. Abby is so cute. You're so cute with Abigail. Like, you're an awesome brother. And she was like super excited. So that was kind of cool. So I met.
So did you do your fan voice?
Yeah, I did my fan voice, absolutely.
Did they make fun of you in class?
Yeah,
because you're like, hey, how's it going?
and she was freaking out, and most of my classmates, you know, they're my classmates. So when it's like your friend or something, you don't see that person as someone who's on YouTube.
Right, so they know you already. So,
right.
But okay, so just to put this in context, Isaiah has like a subscriber, a fan voice. Like when you meet somebody, I don't know why he hasn't figured it out yet. Wait, okay, pretend like I'm a subscriber that runs into you in public. Hi
there, how you doing?
Hi there.
Yeah, so that's how I'm like, hi.
And
My name's Isaiah.
And he gets mad at himself every single time. He gets all mad.
I get off the phone or I get off FaceTime. I leave the event and I'm like, oh, you idiot. Why do you talk like that? You just sound stupid.
Hey there.
Hi. Hiya, folk.
My name's Ranger Rick. Welcome to the park tour.
I sound like an
We might see bears today, kids.
I sound like an animatronic at Disney. Shout out to Tinsley. Nice meeting you today on FaceTime.
This is like the earliest I've ended a vlog in a long time. Like I said, I want to keep vlogging. Like look, sunshine and rain. I love sunshine and rain. I'm just gonna keep vlogging.
Why don't you go fold laundry or something?
That's not interesting content.
Sure, you could do like a cool montage of you folding laundry. That would be a great thing.
No, that would
They've
be...
never seen you do that. It's new
That's because I
content.
don't do that.
It's new content.
New content. No, that's a terrible idea. I am not doing that.